As you can see right here, I constantly get updates from my supporters and subscribers on how they're taking my advice and boosting their credit score rapidly. I promise you, if you pay close attention to the information that I'm about to give you in this lesson, you too will be the next person hitting me up telling me how your credit score boosted 70, 80, 90, 100 points or more. So go ahead, go get your pen and paper. I'll wait right here. And without further ado, let's dive in. All right, ladies and gents, and before we get into the actual secret credit hacks and everything of that nature, I'm gonna ask if you don't mind hitting that like button for me, as it helps the channel out a ton. I really appreciate all your support, ladies and gents. Now, enough of me rambling. Let's get back to these credit hacks. So did you know you can, in fact, boost your credit score 100 or even 200 points with bad credit? In some cases, by you having below fair credit, boosting your credit score is actually way easier than the person that has great credit. For example, I have a 790 across the board, not bragging. It would be way harder for me to even get 10, 12, 20 points as opposed to a person with below fair credit, because they have so much room to improve. So you can get 100 points or even more just by following these steps that I'm gonna give you. And also, just to let you know, just because your credit is down does not mean your credit is down and out. And also, because you've seen so many of my supporters and you've seen on the screen that they have high scores, does not mean that they're finished removing all the negatives from their credit report. It's a process. You see, I'm telling you. I'm here to actually debunk the myth that just because you're trying to remove negatives from your credit report does not mean that you can't boost it all at the same time. You do not have to wait to do the other. It's not one then two. You can do both at the same time. Because think about it. If you have a 699 credit score right now and you're waiting to remove one more thing that's negative, that's really impacting your credit score, think how massive your credit will increase when you actually get that removed. So why not, in the actual scheme of things, still continuously boost your credit score while waiting to get that negative removed? So again, while removing negatives, you're adding positives at the same time. So again, I like to plug myself in. If you ever need assistance, click the links in my bio. I have super affordable credit boosters, even one-on-one consultations and ebooks, and even more that can help you get to the position that you need to get to. I'm here to help people, not actually hit them over the head with so many high prices and things like that, like other people, not naming no names. I'm not here to charge people $30,000. No, I want to see you win, because when I was in that situation, I needed somebody like me. So I want to be that person for you. So again, click the link in my bio and we can get everything set up. But let's get into the methods on how my supporters are actually boosting their credit. So the first thing that they're doing is they're adding on primary trade lines. There's a difference between primary trade lines and trade lines, ladies and gents. The difference is with an AU trade line, you're only going to be on that person's actual credit backdated information for maybe like 60 days or something like that. But with an actual primary trade line, that's your actual trade line staying on your credit report, boosting it over time. It's not going to go away in 60 days or anything like that. No, that thing is there to stay. So the first one that I want to go over is kickoff. I tell people to get this one before anything. You know why? Because it's only $5. And on average, kickoff is there to boost your credit 28 points or more in the first month. And again, this is not me telling you this, ladies and gents. Kickoff is telling you that they are standing behind that they can boost your credit 28 points or more in the first month for $5. So with kickoff, there's no credit check, 100% approval, and it starts you off with a $750 line of credit to use on kickoff purchases. Again, for $5. You see, huh? You see, I told you the process that I'm giving you is gonna be worth it. And this is just the first one. Now, once you actually get kickoff, you can actually stack this by using your rent to actually boost your credit at the same time. So with that being said, I'm giving you Boom Pay. Majority of people who I speak to on the regular are renters. Not saying there's anything wrong with renters, I promise it's not. But again, they're renters and they're not even utilizing their rent payments to boost their credit. So let me show you how. With Boom Credit, again, it's no credit check and it reports to all 3 credit bureaus. And it only takes 2 minutes to sign up. And on top of that, it only costs $3 a month. Now, I know what you're thinking. Hold on, I know what you're thinking. Man, what's the catch? It sounds too good to be true, yada, yada, yada. There is no catch. Then I'm about to make it sound even better. And it doesn't even take 30 days for it to hit your account. It only takes 10 days, ladies and gents. And that's not me saying it. That's BoomPay telling you that. I would say the only downside to actual BoomPay is if you want to report old rent from like 2 years ago or things of that nature, you have to pay a one-time payment of $25, but not a monthly thing. It's a one-time payment of $25. And you can actually post old information as well. People, you cannot tell me that I'm not here to try to help you boost your credit. We are only $7 in, and I'm showing you how to boost your score over 127 points according to BoomPay and Kickoff combined. Come on, man. And also on top of that, also, just understand, even for my people that want to add even more value, you can still use the secret pledge loan hacks that I've been talking about on my actual channel for a while. And no, you don't have to just be with Navy Federal. You can also be with DCU Credit Union as well. And don't worry, I show you literally step by step. And you can check out the videos on how you can do that as well. I'll tag them at the bottom. Now, with all of that primary boosting and pledge loan hacks and things like that, now I know with all of this boosting, you're excited. But hold on, cowboy, hold on. I still need you to remove those negatives as well. And how you're going to do this is with Smart Credit. Smart Credit is a software that is like a credit removal specialist in your back pocket. I even have testimonials of people who have signed up and already boosted their credit 30 points or higher. That's ludicrous. It also allows you to actually have your accurate FICO scores and not your Vantage FICO scores. So they're trying to help you in more ways than one. It even gives you the option on how you want to remove the negatives on your credit report. So it actually identifies it and gives you a list of how you want to actually remove those negatives. And it does not stop there. It also sends the letter certified mail to the credit bureaus on your behalf. Super duper easy. Now, just to let you know, I want to keep it real with you guys. Just because you send it off does not mean that you don't have to do nothing. I tell everybody that uses Smart Credit, you have to follow up with the credit bureaus. I always tell them, call the fraud department, make sure that they got the dispute, make sure that they understand it, make sure that this dispute makes sense before you even send it off to the credit bureaus. Call the original creditors that you owe this money, have late payments or charge-offs with, so you can come to some type of negotiation. So when the credit bureaus do receive your actual dispute letter from Smart Credit, you've already hit all your bases. So when the credit bureaus do their investigation, they go to that original credit, say, hey, is this happening? Hey, yes, you can remove this, and then everything is good. Don't always think that just because you send off a dispute letter by clicking 2 buttons that Smart Credit is just gonna get it off. No, you still have to do your due diligence as well. It might sound like a lot when I gave you all of those actual step-by-step guides on what you do after the actual dispute letter is submitted on your behalf, but I promise you, with all those calls, it'll take you not even 20 minutes. So not even. So if you stop scrolling on TikTok and do what I say, you will eventually raise your credit score just like all the other testimonies I've given you. I'm not just talking blowing out smoke, people. I'm actually showing you proof. So overall, I just gave you the scoop on how and what my supporters are doing to boost their credit scores at a rapid rate. And this is just one of the many strategies that we all, even myself, talk about and give these people. And again, if you want all of the information, all the tips and tricks, schedule a call with me, a one-on-one, and I will give you everything that you need to make sure that you actually succeed to get your credit score where it needs to be, so you can get the house that you want, the car that you want, or anything, so you can make sure that credit never holds you back. But again, I'm curious to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section if you use BoomPay or Kickoff or anything like that. Let me know in the comment section, or if you have any other plays, all right? I want to thank you guys for stopping by, and until next time, ladies and gentlemen.